right, welcome everyone. Welcome to another conversation talk on the Rose Corner. And this is our first interview, sort of you want to put it conversation talk for 2023. And we're starting the year out with no other than Swelly K, who've been here a few times last year. How are you doing, Swelly K? How is things?
Yeah, hear me, right?
Yes, perfect.
All right. Uh, things could be better. Well, things can always be better, but I'm not complain. Things are getting better,
Right,
you know.
right.
But things can also be better. So I'm good, but yeah.
Agree. Good. It's good to have you, Swelly, back on the Rose Corner. You know, it's really good to have you back with us for this year. And thank God that, we made it over to this year. A lot of persons are not as blessed as us to be here tonight, you know. Um, So we give God thanks for that. I'm going to be doing something here. Yes, so, all right. Okay, let's see here. All right, so we are here tonight, everyone. I want to thank everyone that's be watching this conversation here on the Rose Corner. And we are here to talk with Swelly K. I'm sure many of the listeners, viewers who remember Swelly. Uh, he is a YouTuber. He is an upcoming artist. He's a man of so many talent. My goodness. Sometimes I cannot keep up with Swelly K. And we're just gonna have a little you know, a little chit chat with Swelly K here uh, tonight. Swelly K has his own YouTube channel. It's Swelly_K on YouTube, and I'll encourage everyone here to check it out. And there are some songs that was done by Swelly K, his originals, rather we should say. And so you listen to them and you check them out, and you can also leave a comment and share those um, songs as well. Uh, I remember I had messaged you and said some time ago, boy, you're dropping music like hot bread. I can hardly keep up. How has the reaction been for you so far in terms of that work in progress that you've been doing in regards to your music? How has things been?
Well, I wouldn't really call it a work in progress, because I don't really consider myself an upcoming artist. I consider myself an artist.
Okay.
Not an upcoming. I'm an artist. The the body of work is there to prove that.
Okay.
It's just that probably the recognition not reach the point where it need to reach yet. But
Right.
yeah. And as far as reaction, I can't really tell you how reaction are. So by reaction, the reaction is mostly positive, but I can't really give you a full scope of the reaction because I just don't think me still reach the point where my song them recognize, where I'm recognized enough for me can give an actual reaction. Because really and truly, I really still a one-man show. I really still me a market everything. I really I get the
But wouldn't you uploading and getting comments and seeing the feedback in terms of the views on the videos, wouldn't that be some form of reaction?
that's why I say the reaction is mostly positive. But me personally, I can't really judge it based on that yet because it not reached the point where may I get the level of reaction I would like. Because really and truly, it still reach a point where me still I feel kind of ask people to listen. Not
Okay.
it's not a point where I can just put out something and people just automatically. I'm still at a point where I'm just really me one. So that's what I'm
Right.
saying I can't really tell you the reaction. I'm only really what I'm really focused on now. I just drop in the music this year I'm just really focused on marketing.
Okay.
But if you're really looking at it's not really this year I really drop the songs, you know. Really last year the songs were really dropping now. Right now, yeah, I drop a few. I still plan to drop one more music video, probably later on in February. But right now this year I'm just really focused on marketing. The body of the work is there. Right now I'm just getting the body of the work recognized. I really that's the focus now. But yeah.
Okay, good, good. Well, I know that you've been putting in the work, you know, and as I always say, you know, we all have to start from somewhere and we have to start to lay the foundation, you know, and as we put in the work and as we lay the foundation and put in the work, we will see where progress, you know, little by little start to take in effect. You know, it's what I call the trickle-down effect of progress. Yes, man, it's just a trickle-down effect, you know. Yes, Smelly, yes. So, you know, it's good to hear, you know, that you continue to put in the work, you know, because that is important. And you know, once we have health and strength, you know, we have to definitely push out and make things happen, because the truth is nobody will make things happen for us. We have to make it happen for ourselves, you know. And you have to sort of first believe in yourself that you know you can do it and go for it. So has there been any, well, what is the latest song that you have released thus far?
All right, so the latest song I released so far, it's supposed to it's called Guzu Portion.
Okay.
The theme of the song is in the name. I really Guzu. It's more of the more modern dancehall feel.
Well,
You know?
what does Guzo mean in the culture, I'll say it? Because I hear this Guzo thing, you know, but you know me already. I don't really know understand the terms of language. So you have to educate me tonight on the show. And the viewers who are not aware.
All right, so Guzu is
Yeah.
a modern dancehall term. I would call it a modern dancehall term because we never really originally used that term for real. So I would call that a modern term that originates in the dancehall. It's basically to describe what Jamaicans traditionally call obia. So obia would be what we call witchcraft.
Right. Okay.
Originate
Guzo. Okay.
from African roots. So that really
Okay.
originate from African roots. And yeah, that's what it is really.
Okay. Guzo portions. Okay. So you're goozing your way to the top.
Well, we will see, you know. We will see.
Okay. You know, one of my favorite, one of my favorite songs that you, one of my favorite that you did was titled "We Winning." I I still listen up to this day. I listen to it on my phone. You know, "We Winning," man, and I really like that one. And of course, Spanish Wine. We could we forget Spanish Wine?
You know,
Yes,
people still ask me about that song till this day. People still are listening.
Spanish
And,
Wine.
yeah, and still ask me about it to this day. And they must say, you know,
Oh,
yeah. That's the next song to my plan for market more.
yeah, absolutely.
Because it was heavily marketed, you know. I did get a lot of help marketing it as well. I plan to market it more, but I kind of want more established. Because I realize, you see with a song like that, the mainstream Jamaican audience now go really accept that song unless like he's an established artist already. That may I get to realize. Because people like the song when them hear it, you know.
Right.
What I realize is that it's because me's not necessarily an established artist, people not necessarily take it seriously. Because when people hear it, them like it, you know. But like for the mainstream, like the hardcore, because to me, you know, you have two different type of Jamaican listeners, and I would say that. You have the Jamaican listener, them like you, where you listen, you'll probably listen like cleaner songs, or you
Right.
even listen like more. You'll probably even listen probably more foreign songs too, if you choose. But you have like the hardcore dancer, and then you have the hardcore dancer listener them where them only really go listen to a song with hardcore. We have to do with probably sex or guzo or something like that.
Like Molly, like
Yeah,
guns and stuff.
exactly. Them are the mainstream. Mainstream not gonna necessarily accept Spanish one unless like they say, oh, may establish already. So that's why I said that song that even as big as that song they be, it can actually go bigger, Because it's actually a friend of mine.
Man, it can go bigger, it can go bigger, man.
It's actually a friend of mine who live in England. We're still listening to that song today. I love the song. I want to bridge up in England. Like him I say, really and truly, I still think this song can be bigger than what it is right now. I agree. I just that they get it out there.
Right.
The biggest challenge, because making the songs are just like half the battle, The next battle, I forget people to hear it. Is me I try to say. I forget people to take it seriously. That's really the next battle.
I wonder if yeah, man, absolutely at point taken. I wonder, just jokingly saying, I wonder if you team up with Amari, if you make a hit.
My only problem, all right, originally, I don't really have a problem collabing with people because the music go, but I have to decline working with. But I have to decline. Here's why I have to decline.
Make you actually do the remix to I Cheated 2.0.
Here's why I have to decline that.
Yeah.
I have to be careful with my image.
That is true.
Music.
Yeah.
And not just about the songs, it's all about your image. How you think, right?
That's right.
Me go work with Amari now, people not take me seriously. Because there are a bunch of people right now that don't take me seriously. Because there's still a bunch of people right now that don't. So if you go really go work with Amari now, it's like I kind of dig more. Alright, I don't want to make it sound away.
Yeah, dig a rabbit hole.
Yeah, it's like I put myself down. Not to say she's a bad artist, she's not a good entertainer. She do her thing, she in her space. But for my brand and my image, I think it's like beneficial for me to work with Amari. As much as
that would be a good collab.
Yeah, as much as she has the attention, I don't think the attention is the attention that I want. The attention what you have is not the attention I want, though.
Right.
You have to be careful. It's not just about doing anything. You have to kind of watch your image and brand and say, all right, hold on there. Would that be
Yeah. Understood. Do you see collab being a part of your projects in the near future?
Well, the song that is the upcoming song, so I have one more song coming up probably most likely in February. That is a collab. It's already recorded already.
Oh, is it with Amari?
No. This is with another artist. Him named King Jones.
Okay.
You kind of get a buzz back in at the time, but actually not really I sing now much now. You can even check him out, I think him most viewed video was like almost 200,000 views.
Okay.
Right? He make one song called
King Jones on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube right now. He do a song called I'm not trying to remember the song name. I think he released it though back in 2019. In there get a buzz, a lot of people there are listening. But it's
200,000 views is a lot of views.
Yeah. I'm not trying to remember the song. Brick Burner. Yeah. King Jones Brick Burner. I think it like about 180K. So him never did really push forward. Cause I say, the music industry did kind of rough, and him say him never did really want to take it on. But yeah. And there was also supposed to be another collab in the works with a female artist. She named Adriana. She's actually from Trinidad. She have a little buzz, Not on YouTube though, but she have a little buzz on Spotify. Because Spotify is her next music. Yeah, she have a lot of listeners and a lot of streams there. So she actually sing like more R&B style.
Okay.
We'd go do a remix to the song I'm releasing a Make Club Session, cause I released a dancehall Make Club song called Make Club Session. She did interested in doing a remix feed, so we are gonna do a collab. She did say although she said she didn't want to rewrite the song though. She did send me and her to link up rewrite it. She did link me up on Instagram again with it and say, yo, me never forget it, we still gonna do that. But me don't know what she did on because I days and weeks now. But if she says she do it, we make give her time, because whatever. But yeah. So one collab I already record and do already. I just do the video for do feed. The next collab, I don't know if it got it sounds like she interested because she keep
but once you interested, you must keep the link and see if it would happen.
Here's the thing with me. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. All right. You see, working with artists, it's kind of complicated. I don't mind working with artists and I don't mind working with collab. But I'm gonna tell a little thing about working with artists. At least my experience. Artists tend to be very interesting individual. That's the adjective I gotta use. Meaning, like a lot of the songs, them do things based on feelings, right? All right, me as a man, I kind of understand because when I make a song, I feel a certain vibe, I have to write it down. But I kind of more business oriented, so me kind of more will still do what I need to do, even if I don't necessarily feel like to do it. But a lot of artists that's not how them work. It need to be when them feel like to do it. So that's why I say, me not dash for the link. Link is still there, but but she kind of move away where, she barely respond. She kind of don't have a phone now, so I can't really blame her for that because she tell me so she never really have a phone now. She'll try to get back a phone. So I really on Instagram we have to talk on. So she tell me say that's the reason. But even so, I still see her post on Instagram. She we did link up December, we did link up January, she say, yo. So that's why I say, I'm if it go up, me take up, but me can't give you one date if it go up. That's why I tell her, say, I already met the song already. I already release it. If she want to do the remix, she link me. I not dash for the link, but she need to link me if you get a message. That's all I can say on that. That she,
Okay. Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that collabs are happening and there are potential collabs that is to come. That is good. That's good to hear,
Yeah.
Because I think collabs is a good thing in the music business.
Yeah, I agree.
And you can make good friends along the way as well, There are two interesting things around the music industry that I wanted to get your view on. But in the process, we might take a break and then come back. But very quickly, one of two is I see a video going around because somebody sent it to me of Coffee and Sam Smith. I don't know if you have seen that. That's a collab. It's a very questionable collab that even Queen Africa is bashing, and other persons in the industry is bashing. Who do you blame Coffee for doing that collab?
All right. All right. Me pretty much do want to stay out of this, but since you asked,
yeah, it's on the roast corner. So you can't escape anything on the roast corner.
All right. All right. My God said this disclaimer. All right, it's not that.
Before you answer that big question, though, let me ask you very quickly: who did a collab with Coffee? Yes or no?
Yeah, I would.
Okay, all right. Answer now.
All right. Disclaimer. All right. I gotta say something. I gotta sound very controversial because it dep on my mind. I gotta keep it to myself. But me as a man, I gotta speak my mind. All right.
Absolutely.
And me alone did kind of have a feeling Coffee did kind of like even before that, like way before even this.
Yeah.
To me, I wasn't really surprised she did that collab with something because in my mind, I always thought she did kind of lean towards the alphabet community. That's how I'm going to describe it. She kind of leaned to the alphabet community to me. Her mannerisms, the way she come across.
And the way she dressed speak for itself.
Yeah. No, not that. I'm not trying to say this because she dressed. I'm not trying to say everybody will dress like that. That means to them whatever.
Right. Yeah, but I understand the point. I understand you.
But like to me, I've always thought she'd kind of lean towards the alphabet community. I saw that. The first time I heard and saw Coffee, that's what came to mind. I thought she was of the alphabet community, and nothing against her for that, because I have nothing against the alphabet community. She's a good artist, she sing her song. For the music now, I don't think it was a bad song, I don't necessarily think it was a great.
But you think it was a mismatch?
As I say, it's a different culture.
But you say it was not bad. I say you like the song.
Yeah, I like it. I don't think it was a great song. It's not a song that and listening.
Well, I don't think it's going to reach far in the music charts, though. But it will have its numbers, but it's not a big hit.
And Sam Smith, everybody knows Sam Smith is like that. He has never hide it. He has openly said he was like that. Right. That's what Sam Smith about. People accept him for that. Well, the people in this country, other people accept him for that. And even some Jamaicans accept him for that, because I know a lot of Jamaicans that listen to Sam Smith. When I say Jamaicans should accept this, I accept that. I'm not telling that Jamaicans should accept it. But
what about those that listen to him and don't know that? Well, you know,
who never know that?
no, I mean, there are people that sometimes deflect from reality, you know?
But Sam Smith I never hit it. And I like Coffee where she never yet tell you her sexuality. Because the thing with Coffee never yet tell you her sexuality.
Yeah, that is true. She never really come out and say, right.
So, but Sam Smith has openly came out and said he's of that community. So who wouldn't know that? That's what I mean. So what I talk about. Sam Smith has never hit that. That's not the first video that Sam Smith did do that. In fact, Sam Smith have much more video before that. He have a next video, he have a next song when him woman with lesbian people in it a dance and gay people are dancing that same way. He have a next song where name how do you sleep when you lie to me? You have a lot of gay guys in that a dance and a wiggle around. Like this is not new. That's what I say. When you say people don't know that, they must be living under a rock. Because that Sam Smith has been out, has been telling, has been showing like
yes.
Like that.
Well, you know, I tell you, but the persons in the music business that have come out against it, I see Queen Africa bashing Coffee and Sam Smith, and there are others who support her, who support Queen Africa, but you know, I think you can't. I mean, if it doesn't affect you personally, why care? I mean, you know, if it doesn't affect you personally, why bash somebody else, you know? I mean, at the end of the day, Coffee's making her money. So, you know, I mean, as much as I want to bash Coffee, you know, Coffee's making them, and Coffee's touring and all of that. So, I mean, you can't stop a man food by just bashing them, you know. But I mean, everybody made their own decision, and it is what it is. You know, probably Sam Smith saw certain benefits from doing a collab with Coffee, you know, and vice versa, same with Coffee, you know. And as you said, they fall in the same category, they fall in the same group, you know, obviously.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Right.
I'm not going to hide what I thought. That I thought she was of that group, so that's why I never really surprised. But when I say she is, I'm just saying allegedly. Yeah.
And I see the next thing I wanted to get your view on is the whole concert performance with Beyonce in Dubai. It has been making its round on social media and on TikTok and all over. But you know, Beyonce really has her own presence and power in the business. Persons were saying that she got too much money though for a short performance. $35 million. I mean, she's Beyonce, so why not? What you say about that, Swelly? You think she got too much money for a short performance? Everybody said the performance was short and she should have gotten less for that short performance. It wasn't a long hour period performance.
All right. So to be clear, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know about the concert or any of this. But secondly, I don't. No, seriously, I don't. And coming at me.
Wow.
And secondly, we don't really got in people money issues, you know. People that are for them discussions with for them team who are pay them, you know, I mean, really going out what people forget PR, what they not forget PR, who that, you know, that is for them issue with for them employers and team or promoter or whatever. That's not my business, you know. To be honest, to be frank, not my business. To be frank.
And so you are among the others like myself who really don't don't really find an issue with how much Beyonce get paid for a 1 hour performance.
You know?
So you think she deserved it though?
There's a saying, you know, in life, I think Mark Cuban said, I try to remember who said, I don't remember who exactly, don't misquote me, but you have a billionaire in America named Mark Cuban. He said, in life, it's not about what you think you deserve, it's what you negotiate. And that's how I'll end this. In life, it's not what you think you deserve, it's what you negotiate. So that's all I have to say when it comes to Me not tell nobody what them for deserve or what they not deserve. I
yeah.
stick to that rule. In life, it's not about what you deserve, it's about what you negotiate. So
Fair point. Fair point. So you're sounding like the next Warren Buffett, man. Oh my goodness.
Mhm.
Um, have you seen the news and the latest job cuts that are happening across the globe? You see Google cutting 100,000 workers, same thing with Microsoft, and people are saying that a recession is coming. What do you think?
Isn't it already technically here though? Or is it's not official? I would say it's already here based on the rising prices, not just in Jamaica, it's actually a worldwide thing
Yeah,
where prices are raised. Because sometimes in Jamaica we like to make it look like say only Jamaica. But don't get me wrong, Jamaica have issues that need to be fixed, We should highlight the issues, But it's not really Jamaica alone. It's like a worldwide thing, like fruit prices, oil going up, like prices worldwide are going up.
right. Mhm.
And so I would say we're already in it. It's just that I guess is a authoritative body Africa should announce it, but I would say we're already in a recession with these prices and level of inflation.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the cost of living is crazy for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Um, the government is saying that they're doing this, they're doing that, but boy, it's like what they're doing, it can't comfort. It has not trickled down to the masses, The effect of that has not taken place. But we are still waiting for the policies to trickle down, onto the people. But I tell you, man, I tell you, when the recession really hits, it's when you see people just like in the in he said you're making me laugh, in the pre-pandemic era when persons started to lose their jobs, and then you see people start losing houses and all of that. That's when the recession really hit hard, you know, like in the period in 07, 08. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but we will see as we continue to watch, the whole economic climate and so forth. We see what happened, you know. Um, so it is just watching the market and watching things play out, there was a COVID variant that was spreading, but it looked like the government have it under control. Do you think COVID is behind us? Swelly?
Um, I don't know what to say about that because here's why I don't know what to say about it.
Uh-huh.
Is it that because we're vaccinated, the spread is controlled? Because I don't know. All of a sudden, I don't really hear about it again. Like, what happened to it? Like,
Yeah,
I
it
get it
just
was
died
affect.
down.
I guess
Mhm.
it was affecting us for 2 3 years. I guess about time it should have died down. I guess that makes sense. But at the same time,
Yeah.
like the effects that it have, like it does magically. Like I don't hear about it. To be
Mhm.
fair, I still heard hearing of variants coming out, but like the 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 fanfare, what should that be the correct term? No, 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 I wouldn't use fanfare. The coverage, the media coverage that it was getting. I'm barely hearing about it nowadays. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know what to tell you. Does it magically disappear? Is it that because we're vaccinated, it's controlled? Like what happened to it? Like it just gone? Like I don't know. I don't know what to tell you if it behind, man. I don't. I don't know.
It's a very questionable situation, and a good question,
Yeah.
to ponder and to wonder, The
Mhm.
last time you was on the show last year, Swelly, you said that the question was posed to you, you said that yes, you were single. I wonder, since the new year now and we are heading into February, if that is still your status.
Yes, yes, that's still the status.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
Mhm.
So you have not seen any um lobsters or shrimp circling around?
All right, to be fair, I wasn't really looking for a girlfriend in the past year, to be honest, because really and truly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just really my goals and my life made it really a focus on building.
Let's focus on right.
I'm not saying you can't have a girl while you're doing that. I'm not saying you can't, but I'm just tell you what I was doing. I wasn't looking, and sometimes who me I look for now look for me. So sometimes that's the reality. And sometimes
you're looking at the Rihanna's and the Beyonce's, them man.
No, that's not the case. And sometimes who I look for me, I not look for them. Sometimes that's the case too. Because sometimes I won't deny there was a lot of interest too as well. Sure. But it's not everybody who show interest. I did have interest back like that way.
Right.
So I wasn't really looking.
Do you see yourself settling down in the near future, Swelly?
Probably. I would say probably. I can't really give you a definite answer because I intended to settle down. In fact, I was in a relationship where that was the case, but it didn't really work out. And I'm the type of person, all right. I'm kind of a loner, you know. Let me explain. You know, like how some people need to be with somebody, like them need a partner, like that's not me. Like for me, and to me, having a partner sometimes to me, I'm going to be honest, I'm gonna be very frank. To me, sometimes it's more trouble than it's worth. Sometimes, like, I don't really see what me really again, you know. Sometimes it come like I just added stress me I get and more money me I spend. You know, I don't really see what me I benefit. No, me just gotta be honest. So I see myself settling down because really and truly, I wouldn't mind having a partner, a bona fide partner right now where we can rely upon. I wouldn't mind that, but I can't give no guarantees because this life, as me tell you, it's unpredictable. This life has been very unpredictable for me. No, I'm telling you straight up, life very unpredictable to me sometimes. So it's like, you can't really tell you know. But yeah, I see myself settling down, but I not hold my breath. You know, it's not a necessity. You know, yeah.
I like your straightforwardness. I like it.
Yeah.
All right, there you have it from Swelly K. You know, I'm not going to keep you long. I know you're a busy man, and I'm sure you have some other things you would like to do tonight. But as we about to close, any last words you have to say to you want to share your New Year resolution with us? Any word of encouragement to the viewers that's watching and listening to the roast con? Any last word you have to say to the people?
I don't really keep New Year's resolution because really and truly, I just think that any goal you have, you should be working on it regardless if a New Year's or not. Like the year shouldn't matter. Like no matter the day or the year or the month, if you have goals, you need to work on. You need to work on. If you have changes, you need to make them.
Right.
You shouldn't have to wait till New Year's or tell yourself say you need to be a New Year. But for any last words, just look for Swelly K on all the platforms, YouTube, Spotify, all the streaming, all the social media. My songs are all there. Swelly K, you know, just take a listen. Latest song, Goes the Portion, look it up, you know.
That's it. There you have it. From the one and the only Swelly K. I want to thank you so much, Swelly K, for coming on another night. And as this is our first official conversation talk on the roast con for 2023. So we appreciate you coming on. And just before we close, I just want to play one of Swelly K's songs as we close. Let me just get that very quickly here.
No problem.
Let me just get that very quickly here. Let me see here. No.
We're winning.
Hold on for a minute. This is.
Remember to share the sound, you know. Can I finish share the sound?
We're winning. We're winning.
So we are going to close with Swelly K song here.
We're winning.
Yo, Iconics.
We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. can't stop the fight. We are gonna reach the heights. We are gonna take the flight. Reaching to the sky. Beating through the odds. Them can't stop we now. We are gonna reach it now. But mind stay the so. It can't pass you so. God are gonna make the way. Him are the mighty God. Them can't stop we now. Reaching for it now. We're winning. We're winning. We're winning. Them can't stop we now. Reaching for it now. Gliding through the sky. We are gonna reach ya now. Hard work must pay off. Big house on the lake. 3 car in the lane. Enough girl love way off. But a Jack God pave the way. Now go forget the fate. We pull you on a weight. We are gonna show them now.
Yes, so that's where we're going to stop it, you know. Hold on, let me just. That's where we're going to stop it for tonight. If you want to see the video in entirety, go on YouTube, Swelly_K. Remember to like, share.
No, you don't have to tell them underscore. Now. Remember, I said if you check my thing, it's Swelly K. You know.
Swelly K, right?
So I really just for the username, but if you check it, you just need to type in Swelly K, the underscore not necessary, because that's what my name on it. But you know that YouTube.
Swelly K on YouTube. Swelly K on YouTube. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Rose Corner. And we'll be back with another conversation talk very soon. Big up, Swelly K. Big up. Thanks for coming.
No problem.